Are you feeling the pinch yet? Everyone is feeling poorer lately, and it's no wonder. Inflation is skyrocketing. Fuel, food, rent, you name it. Prices are going up and up and up. But I read a statistic last night that I found shocking, astounding. Has to do with wealth inequality in the United States, but I have a feeling it's the same case throughout the world. I want to share that statistic with you, but more importantly, I'm going to give you a visual example of how crazy this wealth inequality is. And I'm double shocked by the fact that we don't have more outrage about this, why more people aren't up in arms and fighting the fact that we have such inequality in this country. But I will say this, and I want to talk to you about this. The Brits are doing a little something about it. I'll share that with you as well in this video. Let's get started right now. Well, do the rich really get richer while the poor get poorer? We're going to talk about that, but first, I don't care how poor or how rich each of us are. You're always welcome in Ron's Basement. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, turn on the bell notification, share it anywhere you like, but leave a comment in the comment section below. That's where we all get to learn, and I get feedback from you to help me as I make future videos. Now, here's this statistic that shocked me. 0.5%, half of 1% of the U.S. population owns as much wealth, as much of the assets as the bottom 90%. Now, let me simplify that for you. If America was just 200 people, if that's all we were, 200 people, the wealth would be distributed like this. One person would have as much wealth as the poorest 180 people. Another way to visualize that is 200 people lined up in a big long line from the richest to the poorest, and the guy at the end who's the richest, number one, that's not me, maybe it's you, but it's not me, but that one guy has as much money as the last 180 people in the line combined. This is extreme levels of wealth disparity, more extreme than any other time in history. And I'm mad about it. I don't like it. I think it's wrong that we have such horrific wealth inequality in this country, and I don't think long term it's actually good for the country. I know it's not good for the country. I mean, it's like going to a poker game and there's 10 people that are going to play poker, and one guy has $100,000 to play with, and the other 9 all have like $25 each. There's not much of a game. And as a matter of fact, it gets to a point where the 9 people with $25 say, screw it, I'm just not going to play anymore. I can't play against this guy. It's not worth it. And maybe are we getting to that point now in this country when gas prices are so unaffordable, food prices are so unaffordable, people are just like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. How did it happen? Well, it happened because the people that are in power, the people that are in control the lawmakers. They're able to pass laws, and if you don't understand the tax code, your average person, it makes no sense. But they're able to pass laws and change the tax code in ways that allows them to accumulate wealth and not pay very much in taxes. Bill Gates has said it. Warren Buffett has said it. They've admitted the tax code is screwed up, and it's not right the way that the uber wealthy are able to avoid taxes, continue to accumulate wealth, while middle America toils and works, does all the actual labor, and pays a higher tax rate. And why aren't Americans up in arms about this fact? Quite simply because they don't know. They don't know, so they don't understand. All they know is they can't afford to pay their rent, they can't afford to put food in their stomachs, and they can't afford to pay or to fill up their gas tank in their car. The reason why, this is not the leading story on the Today Show or Good Morning America. You have to understand that part of those 90% of the assets that 0.5% owns includes the vast, vast majority of the media. They don't want to advertise that, hey, we own the country. You work for us. You don't like it? Well, tough. They don't want that. They don't want the general public to know what's going on. They're so good at feeding information to the bottom 90% that those people, the most of them in the bottom 90%, will fight tooth and bone to keep the system the way that it is. But when people get poor enough or hungry enough, they may start to revolt a little bit. And we're seeing that in England right now. There's a movement called No Pay UK, where they are signing up almost 75,000 people and growing to boycott paying their energy bills. There's going to be a rise in the energy prices in the UK on October 1st. The average household at that point will be spending $363, 300 British pounds, just on energy alone. So there's this movement to boycott paying their energy bills, and 75,000 people and growing have signed up saying, yes, we are not going to pay our energy bills. Now, the powers that be are saying, oh, that's a big mistake because you're going to ruin your credit and blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, you're going to ruin your credit. What is credit anyway, right? You need to we need you to go into debt so you can be more of a slave to our ruling class economy. I digress. The whole point of this is wealth inequality has gotten way, way, way out of hand. Eventually, the snake is going to eat its own tail. And when that happens, there'll be some major monetary wealth changes in this country, in the world, and that will be good for the price of silver and gold because they've been through this before. They've seen this show hundreds of times over the last thousands of years, and they always come out somehow still being silver and gold and maintaining their value. Hey, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you being here in Ron's Basement. You're always welcome. Until next time, take care.